Um, I've also been to Colombia, and there are quite differences between Colombia and Sri Lanka. Colombia is also another country where has been a long-standing conflict for over 40 years. But for a foreigner in Colombia, it's much more difficult to stay, because foreigners are targeted and they're kidnapped by the armed groups for ransom purposes. While here, it's generally safer for foreigners to be. The countries and the cultures are very different. Colombia is very much a Latin culture, closer to Mediterranean culture, so in some way I can relate better to that. Here it's more a gentle culture. For me there is a big difference, because there is a huge difference between Latin culture and here. But both countries are very lively. The climate in certain regions of Colombia and Sri Lanka is quite the same. One main difference is that everywhere you go in tropical Colombia, you have music blaring around, really at the top of the volume. It's all about salsa, and people dressed in very colorful clothes and strikingly. And here you see the saris, which are very colorful, but the men tend to wear somber clothes. So that's another difference. And in general, here it's nicer because for me it feels much safer to be. In Colombia, I would need to be very, very careful using transport and generally walking about.